Hey guys, it's Viejo here, and it is the beginning of November, the first week of November here in 2023. Got a beautiful day out here on the Central California coast. I've got 74 degrees, low humidity here in the garage. We've got kind of fire watch going on here at this time of year with being that dry. But it's Moldy Monday. This can be episode 36 already. What I've got for you today is another Saeco mold. This is the Saeco number 922, a mold that I picked up used, okay, in very nice condition. And it cast really well. It was a good one. Produces kind of an unusual looking bullet, but it shot well. Okay, it turned out to be a pretty good shooter with the load that we used for it. And we'll give you a clue as to what that is in the shooting section. You know how this works by now. These are all molds that I have purchased for one reason or the other and not used them before. Some of them were brand new, some of them were used when I got them, and they went in the drawer and never got pulled out. Well, I'm working my way through all of those so that I can get them all cast, at least to see how they perform. And we're up to number 36 in a row every week. And I've got enough to finish out a full year's worth at least, and maybe more than that, but we'll see where we are at the end of the year. So the Saeco 922 is rated at 115 grain. It's a round nose bevel based bullet. Again, kind of an odd shaped round nose though, as you will see. If you're watching on YouTube, you don't get to even see the mold. I can't do it. YouTube has put me in jail for just showing a mold, okay, in the past. So we're not going to do that. You got to go to the Rumble channel, and you know by now probably how to do that. You go to rumble.com if you're not subscribed to me over there, and here's my channel name right there, and you can put it in. But here's what the bullet looks like, okay, that the mold cast. Okay, again, kind of an unusual shape, but frankly it sort of surprised me. I shot these out of a 1911 9mm, a fact that will befuddle CW Longshot. He's not going to like this one, but that's all right. I didn't load them for him. I loaded them for me. And I was kind of glad they did. It was a nice, easy shooter. At the range, I was shooting this in some 45s, and after shooting a whole bunch through the 45 and coming down, and this is like a pea shooter load. It was pretty light, but very, very accurate. So that was good. All right, for those of you on Rumble, let's go right ahead and get into taking a look at the mold. We'll take it apart, look at the bits and pieces, and then we'll get into some casting. And for YouTubers, we'll jump right out to the powder coat phase and show you what they look like coming out of the oven, show you the metrics page, and a little bit of that shooting video. All right, let's go. Here's the data for our Saeco 922 for 9mm. Came in right at 116 grains, both cavities very close. Okay, we ran it at 700 degrees indicated on the Lyman pot. The one top cavity there seemed to be just a little bit smaller than the bottom, but could have been me, measuring funky. But I measured it several times, and the number 2 hole there was a little different. And then our linear dimensions here, 0.590 overall length, and from the base up to the shoulder, 0.344. And I thought I'd mention what that is. Where we're measuring is from the very bottom of the base right up to the top of the top driving band there. Okay, that Saeco 922, a 115 grain bullet for the 9mm. These are done in prismatic powders, bronze chrome. We had one we stuck in there naked for some hardness testing later. So I don't need. All right. Probably. Okay, there's the Saeco 922. I had 3 down here, but those are in there. That was a pretty easy shooting round. Okay, there it is. let's kind of bring this one to a close. We got them cast up, okay, just enough to go shoot. It did a really good job. I was happy with it. The first mag fold that I put through wasn't all that great, but then put a couple of those shoot and see spots up there, and I, 20 or so into like that. So those were 3-inch spots that I put up, and they all went in there. So I'm happy about that. Plus that gun's a good shooter too. It's easy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Got something out of it maybe. But from the Viejo bench for now, that's all she wrote.